In this video, I hope to introduce you to how 3D printers do what they do. I'm going to review how 3D printers work, not the technical details, but the big picture for those of you who want to just understand the basics of how the process works. The printers we're all accustomed to using, like inkjet or laser printers, are technically 2D or two-dimensional printers. With 2D printers, we can print a picture of a landscape or a picture of an object like an owl, but they are still flat, not three-dimensional. So the question is, how can we capture a 3D representation of something and reproduce it with a 3D printer? An example I find useful are topographical maps. These maps provide a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional landscape. If we treat the elevation lines on a topographical map as slices of the landscape, we can actually use the map to make a 3D model of the landscape, as you can see with this cardboard representation. To print a three-dimensional object, we first need a file representing the object we want to make. We can use a scan of a real object, design something in software, or simply download a 3D object someone else has created, as I did in this example. A popular source of free 3D printer files is Thingiverse, which is where this owl design came from. There are also countless other sources for free and paid for designs. Once we have a file for a 3D object, we need to use a special piece of software called a slicer to cut up the object into slices or layers, like the cardboard topographical map I illustrated earlier. This is a 2D representation of the slices or layers generated to make the owl. This is a 3D representation of how the layers go together. Each layer is printed as a two-dimensional layer, just in plastic, not ink. This 3D printed model of the owl took 480 layers to produce. That's as opposed to, I have back here, an actual cardboard representation of these layers. But this one, even though it's larger, the layers are thicker, and it's only 43 layers, which is why it has a less resolution. So it's a little more chunky. Hopefully this video has helped you understanding how 3D printers do what they do. So until next time, have a great day.